Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Every week I'm going to upload a new video on my 200-year-old cottage restoration where we're going to be renovating this damp, mouldy, run-down home with a budget of only £6,000. So hit that subscribe button, click like on the videos and leave a comment and let us know what you think. Update on the cottage. There hasn't really been much done since last week's episode. We finished our bit. Anthony's done all his part. We're just waiting around on other people now at the minute. Obviously, I mentioned someone came, took the kitchen cupboards. He's going to spray them and then he's going to come back and paint all this. But we don't have a date as of yet when it'll be finished. Our own painter came, he started. He's done a bit of an undercoat on that wooden kitchen ceiling. He's got the skirting boards all undercoated, the doors out in the hall. He's got the skirting boards undercoated everywhere and on the doors, and then these louver doors down at the hot press as well, and the bathroom ceiling. So he's made a good start on that. The plastered walls have dried out quite well. I got this little dehumidifier off Amazon. I think it was about £109 and it's brilliant. I'm emptying it like once or twice a day, but it's filling right up with moisture. Like it fills right up with the moisture there, so it is really good. Got this little fireplace electric fire from Facebook Marketplace. I think that was a bargain. That was £130 for that and the mirror, and it just fits perfectly there. It's just a nice size for this room. So that's all we have going on in the cottage. As obviously we had the storm Eowyn, how do you pronounce it, on Friday there. There was no damage, thankfully no damage here or at the new house. Anthony was down at the new house yesterday putting down polythene. We had the floor screed crew. They were here on Tuesday, 5 days ago. They put down insulated screed, so Anthony puts polythene over the top of that, and then the underfloor heating pipes sit on that. And then the floor screed people are coming back in 2 weeks to put the top layer of screed on, and then that'll be the floor finished in the new build. After the painting's done here and the kitchen's finished being painted, we're pretty much ready to rent out. So we will contact the estate agent then to have it advertised. We did receive the fascia and guttern and soffit from the building supplies, and we've got a bit of scaffold up at the side of the house for installing that. To wait until it gets a bit of time to do that, but we're not really pushed on that. As long as the inside of the house is finished, we can always do that outside work when the tenants move in. Now a little bit about the history of the house. This is current day Google Maps view. Note how the house lies parallel to the main road, and this is 1832. Look how different position of the house is, or back then, as it was a school and a house. It's still the same again in 1846. And then by the beginning of the 1900s, you can see the position of the building has now changed. In the Griffiths valuation of 1864, it does list on it that it's a house and offices. It doesn't mention about a school. The earliest deeds I have are from 1949, and it does mention in those deeds that it was a school and it was sold for £149. The owner of the school and house at this stage were the Richardsons from Bestbrook, the same ones that owned the mill. It was then sold in 1954 for a total of £300. Now this is the deeds I'm showing here, but I've blanked out the names for data protection purposes. And 10 years later in 1964 was sold on for £650. 15 years later in 1979 it was sold for £10,000. It was quite a big jump from £650. And then 4 years after that in 1983 it was sold for £8,520. It was in 1983 when the husband and wife team bought it that they renovated it and turned it into the bungalow as it is we see it today. When we were doing our renovations, we had to strip back some plaster from the walls, and we did find all the original stone walls. You can see them here. And then there was lots of patched block work. I'm not sure, they could have been old doorways. You can see it here. Okay, a little update on the new build house. So I mentioned earlier we got the insulated screed put down, and on top of that we have to put polythene, and then the heating pipes go on. So there's the insulated screed. It's all those little polythene balls you can see there. So then the black polythene goes on top of it, then the heating pipes, and then we have to wait until the screed guys come back and put the top layer on. It's come a long way in the last 18 months since we started working at it, just at the weekends. There's the hall before, and now there's the hall at the moment. It's cleaned quite a bit. That's the family room before and now, so that's also tidied up quite a bit. The heating pipes have been completed on the bottom floor, so they're ready for the top layer of screed. Just the top floor to put the heating pipes on now, and hopefully that should be finished today. That's it for this week. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications. You will get notified when I do release a new video, which is hopefully once a week. I'll try to release it every Sunday evening. And if you have any thoughts or any comments, please leave them below in the comment box and I'll get back to you. Thanks, bye.